What shocked me the most about Hanoi, Vietnam was learning it dates back 1,000 years, making it one of the oldest capital cities in the world. And on my first day, I was truly able to see the clash between a city yearning for modernity, but trying to keep its traditions at the same time. Top of the morning from here in Hanoi, Vietnam, guys, the capital city of Vietnam. Don't get it twisted. Saigon, Ho Chi Minh City is not the capital, guys. And I learned that actually very recently myself, so I'm not gonna sit here and act smarter than you. But anyways, guys, it's a beautiful day here in Hanoi. The weather is perfect at this time of the year. There's a nice chill, but still got some sun. It's really the perfect weather. If you're gonna come to Hanoi, if you're gonna come to Vietnam, I would say this time. If you don't like super hot, this is the perfect time to come. I'm staying in this area known as Ho Tay. This is the West Lake area, as you can see. My hotel is right over here, known as the West Lake Pearl Hotel. It's right here on top of the West Lake. The hotel is actually not bad. It only cost me about $25 a night. The only thing that was weird is the checkout is at 11 a.m., which I thought was a bit strange. These hotels are getting weird with their checkout times, you know? But anywho, guys, we're gonna enjoy this beautiful day in Hanoi. I would say if you guys are gonna come to Hanoi and you wanna stay in a nice, peaceful area, most people are gonna tell you, if you look up, to go to Hoan, Kiem, which is the main touristy foreigner attraction. But I would say this is my favorite area. This West Lake area is so peaceful, and it truly embodies the vibe of Hanoi, which is peaceful, the city of lakes. You know, Hanoi used to have over 100 lakes. A lot of them have dried up, and now the two main lakes are this one, the West Lake, and then you have the Hoan Kiem, which is in the old quarter, which we'll be visiting later in this video. But what a vibe it is. I'm gonna try to find a cafe that has a nice view of the lake and get myself a little morning brew. Welcome. Let's go explore Hanoi. Anytime I'm traveling, I always got to carry my extra wallet. So guys, if you don't want to lose stuff while you're traveling and look extra cool while doing it, get yourself the Extra Wallet Pro. Look at that, guys. You press one click, the cards pop right up, and you're ready to pay. It's just one of those things that just makes life easier. You don't have to go digging. It's just ready to go. Boom. Another thing that's great about this wallet is that it's RFID protected, which basically means that people can't zap your cards and take your information, which happens a lot, especially when you're traveling. Something you have to be really careful of. People take your information by using your cards. But this wallet protects you from that identity theft, from that wireless theft as well. My favorite part is the Finder Loop card. Basically, you just put it into the wallet and then you connect it to your phone. It takes like a few seconds and boom, you're ready to go. If you ever happen to lose your wallet, you can just turn on the Find My application and you'll know exactly where it is, which makes it great for a traveler like myself. Extra trust their product so much that they give you a lifetime warranty on the wallet, and on top of that, they'll give you a 100-day money-back guarantee, so you can try the product out risk-free, basically. One thing that's been saving me a lot of space recently on my travels and also allowing me to travel very light is this extra travel vacuum kit. Little vacuum and a bag here. So you take your folded clothes, close it up. And look at that, guys, nice and flattened out. And look at my small little book bag. And guys, I'm packed for a week. Organized packing, no bulky pockets, and you don't have to worry about losing anything important. If you want one, use the link in my bio and use my code MYER20. That's MYER20. You'll get 20% off. Already they have so many site-wide deals, but this will give you an additional 20% off, guys. Genuinely, Extra has been one of my greatest travel upgrades lately. So go get yourself one. Back to the video. When walking in these streets in Hanoi, they're so tight. And a lot of times the sidewalks are always covered with bikes, so you find yourself walking on the road anyway. So you have to be very, very careful when you walk in Hanoi. Watch out for your life, as they don't care. One of the toughest cities to walk, in my opinion, just because of how tight everything is, you know? Xin chào. Just me, one.
So you can sit here or behind room over there.
Okay, sure. Yeah. Thank you. Coconut coffee. Yeah. Just made with coconut milk. Coconut milk and very nice. So guys, this is a very special coffee in Vietnam. You can really only find it here in Vietnam. It's called coconut coffee. So they make it with, I think, coconut milk and a little bit of a coconut extract, and then coffee. You know, in Southeast Asia, they use coconut for everything. So even the coffee and the foods. Now, let's try this out. If you love coconut, you will absolutely love this. It's so good. So guys, one of the charms of Hanoi is these small streets that cars can't even come on. Only little motorcycles can come through here. You know, Hanoi actually dates back to the year 1010. It's considered one of the oldest capital cities in Southeast Asia. And you can really see it from the urban planning. It's not that well done like some of the other cities in Vietnam, but that's what gives it its beautiful charm as well. Look at these houses. These are old houses. Xin chào. I don't even know where I'm going, guys. I'm just like wanted to show you guys and walk around these little streets. Now you could get lost here for sure. It's very easy to get lost, but it's kind of fun though. Oh, you gotta watch out for the bikes though. Very, very tight streets. And a little bit of a walk, and look, back by the lake here. A little area to work out. You know, this one thing I actually really love about Vietnam is that they always have these little public spaces. Every neighborhood you go to, they have these little public spaces that you can exercise. It's probably one of the reasons why Vietnamese people are actually really healthy. If you look at the people of Vietnam, they're not like obese. Also, part of it is probably their diet too. All right, guys, the best way to get around is using Grab bike. Okay. Yes, sir. But make sure you put on your helmet. Honestly, I enjoy getting on a Grab bike. It's one of my favorite things to do. How much construction is going on around here. Look at this guy carrying tires. Somehow things just flow in Vietnam. The driving is pretty crazy, but it just works, man, you know? All right, guys, we are now officially in the madness of the old quarter. As you can see, this area is crazy compared to where we just were before. And you can see each street has like its own thing. Like here, there's all like upholstery people. You can see people making bags, people fixing bike seats, you know, leather upholstery. And actually, in the history of Hanoi, the streets, each street has a name of a different kind of trade. So like one street will be upholstery street. I mean, obviously in their language. Another street would be called like Goldsmith Street, you know, like, and that's how the city was kind of made. Like this guy, you can see he's fixing this leather seat. This whole street is like leather upholstery. So every street kind of has a specialty in Hanoi. And that's pretty cool, you know, to see everybody doing their trades. And it's all like centralized in one area. Now walking here, guys, I would be very, very careful. This is not a place where you want to bring little kids and walk around with them unless you can really hold them in your close to you, because it's very dangerous and the way people drive here is insane. So just a warning. Hello. A lot of the architecture you see in Hanoi is still here from the time when the French invaded and colonized Vietnam back in the late 1800s to 1900s. And it's original in its form, which is what makes this city so charming. A lot of cities in Asia, in this capital region, have kind of tried to revamp the cities, and a lot of times the history gets lost because they kind of just knock everything down. But here in Vietnam, especially in Hanoi, everything is like kind of in its original form, and I think that's what makes this city so nice. Me personally, I enjoy that. Because nowadays, all cities are starting to look the same. So anytime you see something that remains in its original form, it's actually just like such a nice feeling to walk around and just look. Let me see if I can just cross this street, guys. It's so crazy walking around here. Not even exaggerating. There's no sidewalks either, so like I said, the urban planning of this city wasn't really done in the best way because it's so old, you know. Back in the day, there weren't these big buses and big trucks and cars driving through these streets. It's probably only bicycles, you know, so it was made for that. It wasn't made for this. You know, another thing I noticed is that the streets in Vietnam they're called pho. Is it? For my Vietnamese people, is it? Hey, very stylish Mustang.
Nice, yeah.
I want to try to have like
you want?
How long does it take you to grow?
Okay.
How
Take
long,
my video.
how long did it take for you to grow your mustache?
Okay, you can master. Keep it.
How long did it take?
It will take the 6 months.
6 months? Okay,
Yes.
I can do it. Very nice, bro. To all my Vietnamese people, let me know, does the pho, that means street, the same as the pho, like the food? I'm just curious. Like this street over here, people are just selling like bamboo pipes. Huh?
Bong.
Bong?
Yes.
You call it bong?
Bong.
Bong is a Vietnamese word?
Yes.
Oh, so bong came from Vietnam. Oh, because people in English say bong bong bong, but it came from here.
Yes.
Oh, and what do you smoke in the bong?
Smoking guy. Yeah.
Can I try?
Smoking.
Can I try? Yeah.
Pet.
Yeah, I want to try.
Okay.
Yeah.
1 minute.
Just okay, cool. So you have to clean out the bong. It's like tobacco.
Tobacco.
Tobacco. How you say this in Vietnamese? This tobacco.
Yes, tobacco.
In Vietnam, how you say? How you say? Name in Vietnam?
Thuốc Lào.
Hulao.
Thuốc Lào Việt Nam.
Ah. Yeah, apparently they smoke this tobacco and it's like a very, very strong one. Cleaning it.
Tết.
Yeah, I want to try. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see how this is gonna be. This is my first time. My first time try. Okay. Let me see how you do it first. You first. Oh, okay. Oh my god. Very strong. Woo! You smoke this every day? Every day you smoke
Yes.
this? Oh, you don't feel like too... Oh wow. Okay.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Oh my god. All right, guys. I thought it was gonna be like smoking a hookah or something, but and I feel like, whoa, I got really buzzed off of that. Oh my god. That is not for the weak-hearted, guys. But yeah, this whole street you can see is all bamboo makers. So they make stuff with bamboo. Look at this, man. And this street is all just these red things. I don't know, like for their Buddhist religion, I think. They sell these decorations that they bring to the temples, and this whole street is just people making these things. You can see over here they have some halal food. Assalamu alaikum, bro. How are you doing? You have halal pho? You do? Okay, very nice. I can sit down? Thank you, boss. All right, look at this. Got a nice little halal station, and they sell halal Vietnamese food, which is tough to find, but here you can get it in Hanoi. What's the name of this place?
This place, okay.
Naam kya hai is?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Halal police station.
halal food station. Ah, okay. This one, halal food station. Okay, in Hanoi Old Quarters. If you guys want, we're gonna try some halal pho. Okay. Where are you from, brother?
India.
India. Okay. How long you living in Hanoi? कितने साल के लिए यहाँ पे?
2 साल.
2 साल. अच्छा.
आप कहाँ से?
मेरी फैमिली पाकिस्तान से है, लेकिन मेरी पैदाइश अमेरिका में. इसलिए मेरे हिंदी कमज़ोर. just take the noodles. Now the reason why it's good to find a halal one, because in Vietnam they eat a lot of pork. But here you don't have to worry about that. This broth is only with beef and chicken, right? You use chicken? Only beef. Ah, okay. There's the noodle. Some
Spring onion.
Spring onion. Yep.
Yep, onion.
And regular onions. So in Hanoi, you guys don't put too much sauce or anything, just the broth, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So in the north,
Beef.
I heard that they don't use too much sriracha and this kind of sauce, only in the south. In the north, they say if the broth is good enough, you don't need to add anything, you know? Just beef, it's noodles, and what is this, like a spicy?
No. Yeah, lemongrass.
Lemongrass. Oh.
Flavor.
Flavor. Acha, acha. Okay.
No spicy.
No spicy. Okay. Oh wow, look at this. Fresh broth. Okay. So they give you some, I think this is like a bread.
Chili.
A little bit chili, yes, little bit, please. I like it a little bit spicy, but if you don't have to add it. Let's try this out. Look at that, man. What's going on, bro? Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
How are you?
Good to
The last
see you.
piece for today.
It's the last one?
You are making? Yes, you can order.
I'm the lucky last one.
What's the price? Price is
So good. Amazing. The beef is so tender and the broth has so much flavor, man. Thank you, brother. And you can add chili, which is what I'm gonna do. It's a little bit, get a little bit spicy, you know? Let's try out the broth. Ooh. How much is the pho?
It's 110.
110.
Including tea and
Okay, 110. So 110 in dollars is like maybe less than $5. Pretty good for the middle of the city, old quarter. Thank you, brother. Hoan Kiem? How much?
Okay. 100.
100. Too much. 50.
Yeah.
50. Okay? Alright. Guys, I'm gonna take a little pedicab. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. So this is one of the ways to get around Hanoi. Probably not the safest, but hey, when in Hanoi, you know? Kind of fun though. Man, this guy has a lot of strength. Pedaling it by feet.
Yeah.
Whoa, very strong.
Here you go. No money. No money, no.
Wow, that's amazing. Imagine. You how old? Yeah.
You are 63.
63.
60.
63.
63.
Whoa.
You how old?
You very strong.
Good,
Yeah, very good. Me 33.
33.
Yeah.
One more 30.
30 years.
Yeah, 30
But
years.
you more strong than me.
Some father.
Wow.
You, boy, I 38.
Wow. Wow.
Boy 30.
Oh, you have a son. Oh,
38.
he has a son.
Girl 35.
35. Oh,
38.
he has a son the same age as me, man.
When children.
Wow.
When children 17, 15.
Oh, three kids. Two. Oh, 2 kids. 2 kids.
Four grandchildren.
Ah.
Boy 17, girl 15.
15.
Boy 15.
Oh,
Girl. Yeah.
grandbaby.
Girl,
Oh, wow. Wow. Big family.
Big. Yeah.
Thank you. Bye-bye. I gave him extra anyway, man. Old guy working so hard. He asked me for 100 originally, and then I said 50. But after seeing how old he is and how hard he's working, I just gave him the 100, man. I can't do that to him. Here we are, guys. We are now at the Hoan Kiem. Before we were at Hotel. And this is like the main kind of attraction of Hanoi. And it's wild, guys. But the good thing here is you can walk. There's no cars passing through. Looks like there's some kind of concert going on here. Let's see. See all the ladies here, they get like the Vietnamese traditional clothing, and they're dressed up taking pictures by the lake. Very nice dresses. I like the traditional dress of Vietnam. This guy is painting. Oh, he's painting that. Amazing. Look at all these people gathered in one place. No issues, no problems. You don't have to worry about anybody pickpocketing, stealing, hurting. Little kids can run around on their own. Nobody's gonna try to hurt your children. Like, this is a sight you barely see anymore in the Western world, you know? I thought it's very interesting to point that out, because nowadays, like, big groups in America is like a scary thing. You don't know what's gonna happen, you know? But here, you're gonna be safe, that's for sure. Even in European countries, think about a big group like this. How many pickpockets there will be, how many people will be losing things due to theft, you know? That's the one beautiful thing about these countries in Southeast Asia. For the most part, it's safe. And that's all we want. There's a little bit of safety for our family. There's so many things going on here. This is like one big game of jump rope, and you can join in. So anybody can join in, I think. Oh, wow. Oh, this is good. You have to be very like in sync with your people. Very cool.
Mây ra bắt đường ca vàng, đem lên mà cung tiến cả làng yên bình yên.
La vông nghe vông tầm nghe tầm vông. La vông nghe vông tầm nghe tầm vông.
Mây ra bắt đường ca vàng, đem lên mà cung tiến cả làng yên bình yên.
What a beautiful way to end this evening, guys. Right by the Hoan Kiem. You can watch the sunset. And the sun is already set. And it was a wonderful day here in Hanoi. I tried to show you guys like the two sides, you know. I think you saw how different the other side, Hotel, is to this Hoan Kiem. It's very different, you know. That area is much more chill. That's why I prefer to stay on that side and then just come here to chill and hang out and see everything. But yeah, guys, this is Hanoi, Vietnam. Wonderful place, man. It's a city that has just so much going on. It's a sensory overload, to be honest, but I love it, and I will keep coming back to this city. I'll have more videos from Vietnam, from Hanoi coming soon, so stay tuned. And remember guys, if you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. And remember guys, continue to learn, continue to grow. And there is no growth until you leave your comfort zone. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.